Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be playing some Grow Song of the Evertree. I absolutely miss playing this game and I want to see more of what it has to offer us. So let's go ahead and get started. Last time we spoke to Coppertop and Book, they said something was going on outside, so why not let's go and find out what it is. Oh my word, an Everkin? It really is an Everkin, isn't it, darling? I was afraid we'd seen the last of them after the withering overwhelmed the tree. Yet here we have one covering in our garden, no less. But why? Skittish, isn't it? Well, I wanted to poof away before we learn more. I say, Autumn, we simply must find out what the little fellow is doing here. Well, then why don't we? Go talk to the Everkin, Autumn. Well, then let's go ahead and follow this little Everkin and see what it's doing here. Come here. Come here. I got it. Oh, wait. Come here. Keeps running. Look at these statues, you guys. This is amazing. Come here. It keeps running. Oh, wow. Hey, what's this? Hey, get back here. Quickly, Autumn. Follow that little sweetie. But shouldn't Autumn observe all safety precautions before entering? No time. It's getting away. Sigh, if you insist. Follow the Everkin through the portal, apprentice. Well, why not? Let's go ahead and do it. Come on, get me in there. I can't go in? Wait. Okay, there we go. I wonder what place this is. Wowzers, you actually followed me through the portal. Phew, I'm glad all that cavernting worked. Oh, but where are my manners? Welcome to wherever, tree tender. Elderkin, the oldest and probably wisest of us Everkin, really wants to meet you. You can find Elderkin in the middle of the village. Go down the path, veer left, then go straight, then take a slight right, and you'll be there. If you get lost, just follow that big glowing beam of light. Just far. Ready to claim, follow that Everkin. Let's go ahead and get the goal. Everkin. And we have it right here. We have a warm essence. Let's go ahead and cancel. And let's go follow that beam over there. They're so tiny. Look at how tiny they are. I can hear them zapping behind me. I wonder if that's how they transportate. Are you Elderkin? He's so tiny. Oh my, you're so adorable. Tree Tender, you're here. It's been so long since we've had a bigling follow. I'm sorry. It's been so long since we've had a bigling visit us in the wherever. It was the Evertree that called us back to Alaria. We heard it whispering. It said that hope still lingered in the heart of one of its children, and here you are. If you have questions, I will help where I can. Children? To the Evertree, your people are the children of the song. We remember when the children first came to Alaria. The Evertree rejoiced that its song has been heard. In those days, we had a great relationship with your people. We worked together in harmony. We traded with them for what they needed. We helped build what became the foundations of their city. But as they learned to weave the song, they visited us less and less. Over time, the children of the song turned to alchemy more and more. The song provided for them and they continued to prosper. But the more they used the song, the more it began to change. In time, the harmony turned to discord. If you have questions, I will help where I can. We already know Everkin are these little people here. Evertree, we know Evertree the song. Tree Tender, we know we tend to the tree. We can just continue my journey here. While you are here, some of my Everkin might seek your assistance. Many have never seen a bigling before, so please indulge them if you can. But before you leave, take these tools. They are our gifts to you. This is our way of supporting you on your journey, Tree Tender. We received a bug net, a unique tool, a gentle tool for catching bugs, guaranteed not to harm the bugs. A fun tool for catching fish, a fishing rod. Fisherkin spends their time at the top of the waterfall. Catcherkin stands exasperated in the grove. Bumpkin slumbers in the pasture. Wateringkin waits for aid in the melon field. You'll find Broken flexing up on the hill. Chopkin prepares a soup near the mushroom patch. Finally, there is Kinderkin, who has seemed rather frazzled of late. Won't say a word to me. Maybe talking to an outsider will help. Go speak with them. Well, let's go ahead and get our little prize here. And then we can go ahead and talk to each one of them. We received a statue, a decorative artwork. I don't know much about art. And other things I could not read. Next, you have tools of the trade. Though they are simple, plain tools, they'll be key in helping you restore the world. Treasure them and look after them, for they will serve you well. Hanging lamppost. That's perfect. Let's go ahead and cancel this. Let's go see who we can talk to first. Let's go to the fishing kit. Quite curious. Well now, look what the tide washed in. Ahoy there. So you're the bigling who served the tree, eh? Never cared much for trees, more of a bodies of water sort of person myself. I'm the fisherkin, you see, and fish are my thing. I'm the finest fisher this side of the sea, and I'm always keen to prove it. What do you say, bigling? Care to engage in a little friendly competition? Okay. Can't resist the allure of the lure, eh, landlubber? I don't blame you. How about this? Let's see who can haul in a mighty catch first. You've got a fishing rod, yes? You'll not be much of a fisher without one. And because I'm feeling generous, here's a little fishing tip. The fish are going to fight you once they're on the line, so make sure you're always pulling in the right direction. Now let's see. The wind's blowing from the east and it's after 4 a.m., so live bait is probably my best bet. Are you still here? Alright, so I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. I don't know if it was too loud. So now we can go ahead and continue. So let's go ahead and try to haul ourselves a pretty good sized fish. There's fish right here. I can't make it go lower. Oh wow, okay, never mind. I'm not going to move it. Let's see. They're looking at it. They're thinking. I'm going to move it just a little bit. Just there. Now let's see, the boat's in the way. I got it. This reminds me of Moonglow Bay. If you guys watched me play Moonglow on the channel, you would know that the mechanics for Moonglow in this game are quite similar, with the pulling in the opposite direction. Not really much with Hoko Life, but you know, the opposite direction is kind of the whole thing in these fishing games, I see. We have a chillax starter. I want to get at least one more, and I think that should allow us to win. Alright, I'm not going to move it. I'm just going to let them go ahead and observe it, and then I'll go from here. They're getting closer to it. I got one. Wait. Oh my gosh. Well, I thought I lost it. I really thought I lost it. So let's go back to Fishkin and show him the fish that we have caught. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and give him my other fishes. Okay, we're gonna trade those in for some Evercoin, and now we're gonna go ahead and meet the other little Everkin. Let's go meet Broken. Who's got the core strength to challenge me? Broken, the strongest person in wherever. How about you, Pipsqueak? Ha 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 ha. Oh, hey there. The puny bigling takes the bait. I see that mallet in your toolkit, but I doubt you know how to use it. And I especially doubt a bookworm like you has the I don't know how to pronounce that. Required to swing it better than the machine of pure muscle. Like yours truly. How about it, nerd? Are you ready to step up to the plate? Will I finally face a new challenger? Okay. Ah, we'll see about that. I'm broken. Being completely jacked is my thing. Look at my bulging biceps, Shrimpy. I'm in the best shape of my life. There isn't a single Everkin who could come close to competing with this quivering mass of muscle. And believe me, they've tried. I forced them all to compete. Because that's how the strong survive. Now it's your turn to pale in comparison to me, dweeb. Take that mallet. That I bet you can barely lift. And have a crack at that boulder over there. Then when you fail to make a dent in it, I'll laugh uproariously at you using the power of my well-defined abdominal muscles. Let's go ahead and shut this dude up. Come here. Give this to me. Now what? Well, I see. Smash the boulder, eh? You certainly showed me who's boss. Pips. I mean, my liege. How about I quietly give you a prize and we never speak of this again? And, maybe I'll start referring to myself as the strongest ever kid in wherever from now on. Yes, good. Goodbye forever then. Please don't ever mention this to anyone. Goodbye. Alrighty, so we have hollow eye contacts. Now let's go over to, I think this is Everkin. I could absolutely be wrong. Which one are you? I don't think this is Everkin. Catcherkin. Look at the size of you. Say now, you might be just the person I'm looking for. Well, Bigling, how would you like to put those enormous arms of yours to good use? Okay. I'm the Catcherkin, and nets are my thing. When the door to the Evertree opened up again, a whole swarm of insects found their way into this orchard. I'm supposed to round them up and move them out of here, but... This is embarrassing. I'm too small, okay? I can't actually hold your giant bigling row of bugs in my net. I see you've got a bug net. If you can catch a bug for me, maybe I can tame it and lead the swarm away from here. You'll want to ready your net ahead of time. Sneak up on them with your net race and then wham! Let them have it. Okay, no problem. Let's go ahead and catch one. Where Catcherkin? Get over here. It's wiggling and jiggling and tickling inside your inventory. Who else wants it? Come here. No, come here. Ample regular. It's wiggling and jiggling and same detail. Let's get this one. I want to get a good amount. I hear them. I can't. Oh, there's one right here. They're almost about the same size as the Everkin, to be honest, you guys. I thought the Everkin was one. Well, we had a couple. Let's see what we've got here. Let's get him a comb bug. So wriggly. Yep, that's an insect, alright. Now I just need to figure out how to tame it. Well, you were a big help. Make sure you hang on to that bug net. If this is what the insects are like on the other side of the Evertree, you're going to need it. Thank you. When you finish exploring the wherever, you should return to your task in the Evertree. That's what the tree would want. Of course, Elderkin, of course. Let's go ahead and see what this little chaplain wants. A bigling? Am I dreaming? Are you filled with caramel? No. Well, that's disappointing. I guess that means I still have work to do in the field. I do. Look at all these long grass. Awful stuff. Hey, are you any good with the sickle? Because I've got a bunch of work I'd rather really not do today. What do you say, bigling? Do you want to do my job for me? Okay. Oh, thank you. I'm Bumpkin, and farming's my thing. What I really like about farming is the sowing. Sowing is great. Planting seeds, an absolute delight. Now the reaping's the worst. Why'd I go to all that trouble burying those seeds if the grass is just gonna come back out of the ground, you know? I'd much rather do nothing at all. But I guess I've got to do something about all this Everkin fodder. For one thing, it's extremely hard to plant more grass seeds when there are huge stalks of grass in the way. And I guess if I have some bundles of fodder ready to go, I can give them to Milken. And that'll finally get them off my back. The Evercoes need their fodder, pumpkin. Wow, wow, wow. Fodder for the Evercoes. Bo-hoo-hoo. That's how Milken sounds. So how about it? Can you reap this field for me? Use your sickle to cut this long grass, then bring me the bundles of fodder, then I can get back to my procrastinating. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this. Wonderful, thank you. You're pretty handy with that sickle. Now that someone else has reaped what I've sown, I can get back to doing more sowing, or just more not weeping. Either way, my schedule's opened right up. Thanks a lot, Bigling. Let's go follow this little waypoint here. And what's this? Who are you? I have incredibly frustrating news, Bigling. The Everkin, my first well charged, have escaped, not just from the kindergarten either, but the whole of wherever. I was teaching them to jump through space, you see. Every Everkin needs to know how to do it. But then, poof, they were out the door, and I mean all the way out. You know, in hindsight, it's pretty obvious this was going to happen. Okay, let's not panic. They can't get into much trouble out there. For themselves, anyways. They could cause serious trouble to others, I suppose. Okay, I'm going to need you to keep an eye out for the Everkids on your travels. They're like Everkin, only smaller and more mischievous. If you find any, send them back our way. I'm sure we can make it worth your while, probably. Find those Everkids, Bigling. Good luck. Those mischievous little scamps could be anywhere. And what do you want? This is going to be a very minor disaster if I don't get some assistance and soon. Oh, these sad, dusty melons. Wilting in the hot sun, whatever can be done for them. They'll need water soon or they're going to become whatever the raisin version of a watermelon is. Is there a watermelon raisin? I guess we'll find out soon enough. Unless, of course, someone around here has the heart of a hero and a functional watering can. Someone like you? So, Bigling, what do you say? Are you the hero these melons have been waiting for? Okay. I'm watering can. Moisture's my thing. We don't always get to choose our thing. May I shake your hand? No? I understand. It's a lonely gig being the moist Everkin. Nobody ever lets you touch their sweater, or borrow a book, or split a bag of potato chips. But I've got a duty to perform, darn it, and I'm gonna do it. I mean, look at these poor parched melons. I can't even call them watermelons right now. They're not even, they're not enough water in them. They're waterless melons. Obviously, it falls to me. Watering can the moisture Everkin to water them. Here's the problem. They're just too thirsty, and my Everkin can doesn't have the capacity to quench their thirst. But I see you here with that huge Bigling can, and I've got a feeling it's got enough juice to get the job done. So take that watering can of yours and drench these dry melons, give them a properly satisfying soak, splash that wet stuff around. What in the name of the Evertree has happened here? Those poor watermelons pop like overfilled balloons. I don't think anyone could have seen this coming, apart from Seekin, that is. Well, Bigling, I'm afraid your watering can is simply too wet for an Everkin plant. Maybe go water some Bigling-sized plants with that thing. You're a bit of a moist menace. You'd better get out of here for a while. I'll need some time to come up with an explanation for watermelon ownerkin. Alright, we have one more beam of light. It's over here. I think this is the Chopkin, I believe. Let's go ahead and see what Chopkin wants. Oh no, this isn't Chopkin. Which one are you? Who are you? You are Chopkin. Ah, no, this won't do at all. Oh, hi there. Weird question. You wouldn't happen to be disconcertingly handy with an axe by any chance, would you? See, I need someone with axe skills, and I'm desperate. Desperate enough that I won't ask questions about why you're casually carrying an axe. Or why you're so good with it. So how about it, Bigling? You want to put that axe to good use? Great. Well, I'm Chopkin, and chopping's my thing. But, to clarify, usually I chop smallish things in a non-threatening way. I can understand how Chopkin as an identity could be kind of confronting. Moving on. Here's my problem. This mushroom field just popped up here with these delicious looking mushrooms. So I think to myself, soup, right? Right. But whatever made them grow so fast has also made them too big for my wee Everkin axe to get through. Can you believe it? But here's you, a wandering giant with an axe. And hey, I'm not judging, especially if it means I get my mushrooms. You just take a whack at them for me. Maybe chop one down and bring me the delicious pieces so I can chop them down finer. Just go to town. They're on them. Release that pent-up aggression in a safe way. Chop chop. Okay, so do I cut these? Hey, you did it! Not that I ever doubted you, my ex-wielding friend. Ha! That was some darn good chopping, and that means something coming from someone with the word chop in their name. I mean, I'm Chopkin. Choppy I may be, but you are the choppiest. Alright, so let's go back to the portal. And I feel like this would be a good part to end. I feel like we got a bit done, so I'm not too upset. The last time I was over here, I did tend to get lost when I was finding the teleportation pad. So let's hope I know where to find it. Because when I tell you guys that this world is absolutely huge, it is a lot. Okay, you could easily get yourself lost. For example, I'm lost right now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But when I play the game, I recognize that if you just go towards the edge of the map, ultimately you'll find it. And I quote unquote think I found it. Have I found it? Maybe not, but let's go ahead and see. I remember that there was a house over here near the teleportation. I assume that maybe, I think this is it. I actually did it. Wow, okay, so let's go back home. Welcome back, Apprentice. You should return to the Evertree when you're ready. We've much to do today. And I feel like this would be an amazing place to end. I want to thank you guys all so much for joining. I hope you guys did enjoy this video as much as I did. We got a lot done today, and I'm really excited for the next video. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day wherever you are. And thank you guys again.